2 hours in. Woo!
Just remember to always think twice. Just think twice. Think twice.
Woo woo! First road trip of the year! What are we doing?
Driving. It's been like 10 hours.
It's been like 1 hour.
I've been driving for hours.
And we are driving to
Missouri.
Missouri to pick up some auction dogs and save them from the puppy mill industry.
Yeah.
Yay! We have 29 more hours to go.
Get your act together, we can be just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. What I really, really, really want is to say, if you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my.
It's raining glitter out here. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I see little.
It's raining glitter.
We have
it's
found
like
our
glittering.
home.
We found our home. It looks a lot like a snowy
It's little tiny sparkles of glitter.
Radiator Springs.
And it's mesmerizing.
Snowy Radiator Springs out here.
Space.
Mhm.
And there's like a black hole you go into. And then it takes you to another dimension. Like that's what we just went through, was like a glitter orb. Yeah.
I thought you said it was an intellectual thought.
That is.
Literally, it took us to Mars.
Yeah.
That is so crazy looking out here. Long load. That's what she said. All right, day two. We're back on the road. We've been driving for a couple hours. We're gonna try to get another 10 hours out today. Get as close to Missouri as possible. And we're leaving Mars, and we're going into fucking nothing zone. This is like Area 51. So if we get abducted, I'm going home to my people.
Yeah, your head will fit right in.
I know. All right, goodbye.
There we go.
Proof that I do drive.
She does drive.
I drive most of the time.
It's been very
It's
even.
been very even this time though.
This time.
This time it has. But, so you were just saying that it hasn't, right now we are halfway through, oh no, we're not even, we're almost halfway through.
We're in Wyoming.
First way, yeah, we're towards the middle of Wyoming, so we still have all of Nebraska and all of Missouri to get through, and half of Wyoming.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I don't think it's really hit me like what we're actually going to do. It's going to be like what we're going to be experiencing, it's going to be shocking, you know?
Yeah, I think
Like-
mentally, like, I'm glad I watched those undercover videos that I watched, like the horrific ones, you know, I'm glad I watched that, and I'm also glad that I've had some people to kind of that have been to these and give their advice, you know? But I think no matter how much you prepare yourself, the minute that you see a dog that you want to save, and instead some greedy puppy mill breeder gets it, and you just look at that dog's face, you're just like I don't know, I don't have enough like mesh to catch my heart when it sinks, you know?
Yeah. And
But-
to see them all stacked up in the cages.
Oh, look! Look!
Oh, here.
They're so cute!
There's little antelopes.
Oh my goodness!
Here.
Oh, I love them so much! Condition-wise, I do feel like I am prepared mentally to see the worst conditions. I've seen some horrific, like, mouthpieces rotted off and things like that, so I feel like it always
I think the number of animals
the volume,
and
yeah.
what they're there for is going to be
a lot of it is what they're there for, which
torture.
is flat out mass production puppy milling.
Yeah.
Like, and just what we're about to see, which I don't think I am quite prepared for, is the difference in humanity. Like, our humanity versus their idea of humanity will be very, very contrasting. you know. And so
yeah, even the way they hold the dogs up is going to be like,
even how
what?
they handle them, their empathy towards an animal, their compassion, it's just non-existent. And I know that we're like, oh yeah, like that's what it's gonna be like. But once you see it, you're just gonna be like, they're like all enraged, you know.
Yeah, and you got to hold it all in.
And you have to hold it all in and pretend like that's not actually happening, because the minute you cry or the minute you get angry, they hone in on you and you're outed. They know you're a rescue and you're out. So we have to go in very incognito and blend in, and that means try to emotionally, mentally blend in, which is going to be the biggest challenge.
That'll be very easy for me because I hold my emotions in very well.
Yeah, I do. I was like, what? I was like, that's going to be the hardest for you. I mean, that's going to be a struggle for me, so I'm actually a lot worried about you. And that's why I sent you the same videos, because I wanted you to get yourself ready. Like, this is going to be real shit, you know? Day 3. Yep. We're both really fucking tired. It's been 3 days and 8 hours of sleep and 24 hours of driving, but we just got started on the road today, so we'll have 6 or 7 hours of driving today. It would be great if we were driving along like a coastline that was like stunningly gorgeous, but this is our view the entire freaking time in Nebraska.
And it goes on.
Also, Nebraska happens to be like the longest state I think I've ever driven across. It goes forever. And when you think like, oh shit, we're like at the edge of Nebraska, you're still at like the far opposite end of the edge. Wow. That was crazy. We just saw one of the most prettiest things I think I've ever seen. There was this water source on the ground, and it's actually just right behind us back here. But there was like, I don't know, 100,000 birds, like 100,000 white and black birds just swirling over the top of it. It was insane. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was crazy. Wait until we get off this exit and go back around, and you will see how fucking legit. It's that terrifying. It's so terrifying. He's in the road. It's so terrifying that the cop is stopping him. This is the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
There you go.
Did you see that? Where the fuck are we? I feel like this is like a Blair Witch Project thing. Alright guys, it's Saturday. Look, what day is it?
I don't know what the date is.
We don't know what day it is. It's Saturday, 6 a.m.
18.
It's more like 4 a.m. our time, so what we're used to. But we each got some good sleep last night. Good morning, Sadie.
Morning.
Jennifer Paws so kindly put us up in a Super 8 motel in No-Show, Missouri. And so we got about 6 hours of sleep or so each. A little less than 6 hours, but it's 6 hours, and that's been more than we've gotten in 3 days combined. So we're getting up and getting out early so we can get to the dog auction in Wheaton, Missouri first. And once I get signed up and get my sticker and bidding number, I will walk through the barns. I will not be filming there. It is that's the one way to get myself kicked out, is to film there. And they really don't take kindly to people who are doing that. So they do have sheriffs on hand for people that are caught filming. And I am not trying to get arrested in Missouri. I would like to come home. And I would like to come home with the animals' lives that we saved. So we went over it again last night. It's just stacks and stacks and stacks of paperwork. Went over it with the various other rescues that I know that will be there, and the various other bidders, to make sure that we aren't bidding against each other and, you know, wasting hard-earned donations. And so I think we have a really good plan, and we have a long list of dogs that we are going after, and I hope we're really successful today. I would feel very good if we drove away with at least any dog. One dog will count, but I would like to drive away with at least 20, 30, hopefully more like 40 or 50 animals. So it's all a game of chance and gamble and, you know, thinking smart, and so we'll see. And yeah, I'm hella fucking nervous. I'm nervous this morning. I feel sick to my stomach. If you guys want to know, like, the more personal side of it.
I thought it was gonna throw up.
Sadie had to run outside this morning. Like, literally ran outside. She thought she was going to throw up. So nerves are high to say the least. Like, our nerves are just skyrocketing. You know, we've been kind of prepping ourselves as much as you can, but there's no way to prep yourself, I'm sure. And then I will definitely be doing a live right afterwards, after we get to a safe environment, once everyone is loaded up. And I'll be able to update everybody from that. But, yeah, here we go. Ready?
Here we go, guys.
Alright, so we are fine. The nerves are really kicking in now. Starting to get all sweaty, and remind ourselves not to be... I don't know what we're trying to remind ourselves of, honestly. We're trying to
fight back.
We're trying to fight back that lump in your throat, trying to fight. I mean, I'm fucking terrified, because not only am I terrified because of the atmosphere that we're in, I don't know any of these people. I stick out like a sore thumb, a real sore thumb out here. And, you know, I'm terrified because I am responsible for everything that we save or don't save today. Like, if I choose not to put my hand up and I call it quits, I know that that animal is going to live the rest of his life in misery in a puppy mill. And that's a lot of weight, a lot of burden, a lot of responsibility to have on my shoulders, knowing that I have limited funds and I can't save them all, but I want to save as many as possible. So if a dog hits $300 and my hand, if a dog hits $300 and suddenly I go like this and I see a puppy miller buy that dog, I have to look at that dog walk away, to look at his eyes, as I know that that's the rest of his life, is living in a rabbit cage as a money-making ATM machine. So it's a lot of pressure, for sure. It's a lot of pressure. But trying to focus on the positive, which is we're going to save as many as possible. And the bigger picture is education on what's really going on, education on how to change legislation, and who needs to get active, which is, you know, the public needs to get active. And sitting at home on Facebook or a keyboard or your phone and going, oh, someone needs to do something about this. You know, that someone is you, and it's me, and it's Sadie, and it's that guy over there, and it's her up there, and like the people that need to do stuff about this are the people who care about animals, and that means you. And so that's the only way to fix and change anything that we're going through with animal welfare issues in the United States and in the globe. I do want to say that we had this very strange symbol fly over us just a second ago. It was two bald eagles, and they flew right diagonally across, just soaring and just kind of floating right through the air, right over the top of us. And you know, they represent freedom, and they're bald eagles, and so that was pretty cool. And I know that there's going to be a moment today where I kind of think back to that, and I hold on to that second for a brief second. And I also want to say that we are passing some farms out here that ironically, it's a weird thing to say, but we have been driving past some pretty freaking deplorable places that you're shocked that the animals are allowed to live in these places. The conditions, they're packed in where they can't even move their bodies. They're standing in a foot of mud or more. And I never thought that I would drive through Missouri and see some farms with free roaming cows and truly, genuinely be heartfelt grateful that cows are roaming in fields, because cows should be roaming in fields, and it seems like a natural obvious to me. But there's I do want to say that out here there are some people doing it right with animal welfare. There's cattle taken care of. They have miles and miles of acreage to roam around in. They have, you know, when you drive past their water troughs, they're fresh water. They have plenty of food and hay and that kind of stuff. So we've seen some of that. That's been and that's been really rewarding and really nice to see. But I don't know, that was a weird piece to tell you guys about, but we did make it. It's the fact that we had to make a comment like, oh my gosh, these cows are roaming in the field, and then we're like, light bulb, the cows should be roaming in the field. So it's a trip out here for sure.
For granted what we live around.
Yeah, Sadie just said we take it for granted what we live around and our standards, our standard of animal care in Washington and Oregon for sure, we severely take for granted. And that's been a big eye-opener for both of us on this trip, for sure. So, all right.
Hi littles. Lewis. Cute. Oh, there's Lewis, troublemaker. Lewis is laying there. He thinks he's a puppy. The huskies never stop. Hi, Lewis.
All of these in one place too.
Hi.
It's fucked up.
So what are you doing?
I'm buying a bunch of tools for fun at Walmart.
Yeah.
After not sleeping for more than 4 hours in a week. I'm taking this thing out of here now because our back door got broken. The door handle is broken. We can't open it, and we have half of our rescues trapped back here where I can't get to them, let them out, potty them, no food, no water. And granted, they were taken care of only 6 hours ago, but I have to be able to get to them. So now I'm taking this out.
These
bolt
guys
by
corralled
bolt.
in here.
I'm taking these out bolt by bolt, and it's a fucking pain in the ass. But I'm gonna get this thing out of here, and then we're gonna free those guys who are hungry and thirsty and covered in shit.
You alright? Are you doing okay? I'm getting
You guys.
Take them.
Got a little hidden one. Yeah.
Got those. She's down there. Oh, they're all starting to wake up. Hi, Ghost.
Careful. Everyone's being so good. So good. But now they're all waking up, so. Oh, crap.
What are you doing? Oh, that's my friends. Hi. Nobody said you come and see me.
fucking tired. I'm like delirious. Panda Paws! Oh my god. I gotta get it. I'll come out the back.
We didn't go once that whole time. Thanks.
It's just a relief that we're fucking home with all the iron. I'll meet you in the back.
I really stink, so don't even lean in here.
You guys want to see what it's like to play? Do you want to see what it's like to touch grass?
Come here.
Do you want to touch green grass for the first time?
Come here. Here's one.
Hi, I'm covered in pink. Come here.
It's gonna be fun.
Come here, baby boy.
Come on.
Come here. You want some green grass? Welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for singing to me. Can't go out there yet.
No.
We got 10 of them. Well, I only have 3 here today, but we dropped the rest off.
All right. Look it. Come on.
First time.
Look it. What's this? Yes.
They're not sure. They're unsure. They're like,
Oh, this is exciting.
Look at it.
Isn't that fun? Huh? Isn't that fun? Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Look at him. He's so cute. He's a really good boy. Hi, Brad. Look at his teeth. Hey.
This is Ghost.
Oh, good.
Ghost is extremely shy. You can see he's never even been held or picked up. That's why he's doing that with his mouth. Because he's frozen. He's like, he's never been touched, held. He does not let us touch him. This is the third time I've ever held him. Very.
He's a little dog.
He is, look.
Look at you, Ghost.
Here, get some water. No. No. You don't have to drink that anymore. Come on. This is rusty. Oh, there.
He's over there.
He does not even like his own people. He's like 32 to release them in the yard, but then I also wanted them to get going on their next, their family lives and their home life, get spayed, neutered, get going. So we took the other ones that aren't going to be in PPR. Here we go.
This is Queso. He's a lemon beagle puppy, and she is a tiny
poodle, English toy spaniel, and she's no longer a 189B. She's Maisie. This is Maisie.
Easy. Holy moly. Hi, little ones.
Come here.
This is Lewis and this is Clark, because we took the Oregon Trail all the way there and back. Lewis and Clark. And he's been our class clown, entertaining us. He has his own little apartment in the front, and he invites his little friends to come hang out with him in his apartment to get away from everybody else. Hernia, and she has a double inguinal hernia, pneumonia, and vision issues. And she's actually older than him, so you can see she's incredibly stunted in her growth. If you put her in front, you can still even see him all around her. She's actually a month older than him, but really sickly. So.
Careful, bud. Hey, careful.
Stain on the husky
Yeah.
from just living in urine. Yeah. Alright, this little kiddo is our little warrior for the trip because we went there knowing that this dog was not going anywhere but coming home with us. She's a tiny, I mean, she's all puffed, but when you get her wet, she's like the size of a chunky rat. Come here, I'll hold you. So her name is Peep. She's a little Easter Peep. She's a 2-pound Yorkie that they were trying to upbid for money. And if she would have been pregnant and had puppies, she would have likely died. I mean, a body this big can't even carry and sustain life. She's barely sustaining her own life. Plus, she's sickly and gross, and I was hell-bent on not letting them turn her into one of those teacup Yorkie things. So I won, and I pissed a lot of people off, and I don't give no fucks because I won, and she's not getting bred. She's getting spayed, and she's gonna be someone's.
You had one guy.
Someone's lap puppy.
Hell at you.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of people mad. This Peep is actually Ghost's bodyguard. Like literally. Peep is Ghost's bodyguard.
Here's Beagle is so cute.
Here's Lydia. This is Lydia. Lydia is under here somewhere. There's Lydia. Lydia is a Maltese, which is what Peep is, mixed with an English toy spaniel. And so then you get this, and we couldn't figure out what to name her. One of our followers shouted out Lydia from Beetlejuice. So she's Lydia, and she's a sweetheart, and she's so crunchy and cute, and she's just a puppy. She looks ancient, but she's not. She's a puppy, and you notice like all the dogs are stained. This is because they live in their own urine and feces. Like this husky puppy, you can see this is what white on a dog looks like, and then you can see he's yellow because all he does is live in pee and poop.
Look at, see there's Peep in him.
Oh yeah, there's Peep. She's
They're
Oh my, he's just the cutest puppy.
Get him, Pete. You tell him who's boss. You see, Gary, I'm gonna show you. You just wait, Gary.
You just come here.
You did say that. I said he's not Gary would pick up.
all right. This is an English toy spaniel, and she's a puppy. And I was also hell-bent on saving her before she ever had to become a breeding male dog. She is incredibly timid. She's never been held. I'm holding her feet, but she actually does like the classic swimming. She's got deformed feet, and they said, well, it won't affect her giving birth, but she's got deformed feet, and she's also got eye issues that are chronic and would pass down in generation, and probably some blindness. But medically, we don't know what's everything wrong with them. We just know that the obvious is that they pointed out even, well, her foot won't affect her giving birth and having babies, and we're like, and living on wire crates with a deformed foot your whole life.
Okay.
He said the only thing is it just looks bad in photos, so you have to photograph it from here up.
The things.
So
The sayings, we
we
haven't even talked about it. All the sayings we've heard.
so we named her Cupid because she's kind of stolen my heart a little bit.
Oh.
I mean, one more.
This is Avery. Avery is an English toy spaniel. She is a dog from Champion Lines, and you can see she's got a lot of tear production and everything. She is in need of a dental really bad, and she has, I don't know everything that's wrong with every dog, but this dog was a champion dog, and the breeders were really hell-bent on getting all the champion dogs because then they can make more on their puppies, and I won her. And the way that I actually won her was I won Cupid on the table, and she was right next to her, and you have this opportunity to take more than one at that dollar price, so I took both of them. And so it's called sweeping the table, and I swept the table. I was like, that's mine, and I pissed off a lot of people.
Here's the last one.
Okay, and this little nugget, Uncle G is gonna just love the shit out of you. So he has vision issues. You can actually see his eyes are bluing on top, clouding. He's just a puppy, so I'm not sure what that will entail with his vision in the future, but he's awesome. He and Ghost are like this. He does not, he only lets you handle him if you actually catch him. So he's not actually, you know, social or anything tame, so he's gonna need a lot of time and patience and socializing. But he loves toys. He plays with toys for hours on end, and he loves Ghost.
and running around. So I think you'll have a good time here, buddy. I also want to show you one more thing on... Oh, you're holding her. Go see the grass. Go see it. Look at them just explore the grass. Look at them. They're just like, what? A life none of those dogs have ever had. Not one. And look at that and then tell me it's not worth it. Look at that. Look at her run around.
Awesome. They're so happy right now.
Tell me this is... Good job, Lewis. Good job. He's the class clown. He went, if we had a yearbook, he'd win class clown. So, this little guy doesn't have a name quite yet. He's a Shih Tzu. We got him because he is a poor conformation of Shih Tzu, and he's also a puppy, and so we were able to get him cheap, but I don't think they have his age right based on his teeth, but his teeth stick out constantly. He's so cute. You can see he's matted. Even his penis is matted to his stomach, so he's just urinating on himself. These are all mats. His penis is actually matted down to his stomach right there. His arms, these are all mats completely to the bone. Then if you see his back, he's all just one giant mat, just all the way to the bone, or all the way to the skin. But he has the best personality. He had no accidents. He pees and poops on leash. He is happy, happy, happy. And he's gonna make somebody a really rad pet because he does not care about the other animals. He just cares about affection, which is pretty rare for these dogs. You know, they've never really had attention from humans. So he's a rare little nugget. And then I also want to show you this little lady. If I hold her up, you can actually see her chest. She has a deformed something going on right here. You can see it when she breathes. So we're gonna have to look at that and see if she has like a diaphragmatic hernia or something like that. She already has 2 hernias, we can see, so it's possible she has a diaphragm hernia, which is gonna be surgery to fix it, which would explain why she's so small too. Yeah. You're safe now. You're safe now. Do you want to meet the boom boom? Huh? Do you guys want to meet the boom boom? And the garnet? That's Boomby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I missed you too. Oh, I missed you so much. I missed you. I love you so much. Yes, I love you. Want to meet your new friends? Look at all your new friends.
Because you want to meet all the rescues? Huh? You want to meet them all? Huh? You want to meet them all? What did you say? Look at all the dogs. What was all? Watch them come in. Way
Her name is Olivia.